welcome one and all to the new Pope, Leo, I believe his name is. And he is about to, he's participated in a climate change, world burning climate change summit. It's very, very important. And he is about to bless this block of ice. I think we need to be solemn about this. So we shall be solemn. I'm solemn. I'm not a believer, but I'm solemn. It's getting a bit cold. Getting cold fingers, getting a bit of frostbite. Look at him, look at him. Oh, what was that? What was the 3 seconds? 4. Such stoicism. Anyway.
If you are not one,
I don't know who this fella is. It doesn't matter. Let me put the Pope back. No, this scene. This is beautiful. Oh man, I've already seen this like 2 or 3 times. I still can't stop laughing. Focus, Mike. All right, so the Pope is supposed to be the incarnation of our Lord Jesus. Right? I'm not a believer. It's very important. But I was raised Catholic. Sort of. It's complicated. Right? I'm partially Italian, and I like to joke that despite being Italian, I have yet to meet a single Catholic. But, setting that aside, there was Wojtyla when I was a kid, right? And who followed him? I can't remember. Then there was, at some point there was Ratzinger. Then Ratzinger decided to step down, and the Argentinian genius, who had a little bit of a problem with crowds, came up. They called him Francis. What's his name? I don't know. Doesn't matter. And now we've got the American guy, and everything's gone American. Yeah, we. I'm just expecting him selling indulgences. No, just giving them out. I think there was another video where he spoke some Italian words while staring at the block of ice. And his Italian is quite wonky. It's quite funny. Anyway, what the hell's going on? Pardon the pun with the word hell. This is unreal. I mean, obviously this is not a mass, even though you can see there's other shots, and in the audience you can see that there's bishops and all stuff, like people clearly of very, very high standing in the church, who are just sitting there, and some of them are applauding, and some of them are checking their watches. They're desperately waiting for this thing to end for very good reasons. This is special, man. This is absolutely insane. The church is now officially pagan. It's blessing water. Like cubes of what's happening? The women there that are singing, they are like the kind of women that would have been picked to be part of a United Colors of Benetton commercial when I was a kid, and they are singing this sort of generic Ameritrash Christian pop song, but it's Christian pop sounding, but the lyrics are pagan. This is the first time that there is a pagan pope. It is a pope that believes in Gaia and the water and the elements and the togetherness and kumbaya, and I don't know what's happening. But fortunately, there's a guest of honor during this particular summit, and the guest of honor at some point is no other eminence of the Catholic Church than Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't even know if he's Catholic. I don't think so. And he starts reciting about how there's 2 billion or 1 billion or whatever Catholics out there in the world, and there's 600,000 nuns, and this. What is happening? And he says, and this power that you have, what do you mean it's the Catholic Church, man? If they're real believers, they have one power, only one, and that's the power of the Lord. Oh, the Trinity, I suppose, because they're Catholics, they do strange things. And they're talking about climate change or something in front of a cube of ice that who knows how much energy needed to be spent in order to freeze it and keep it solid for as long as possible in that particular situation. I don't know what I'm pointing at. I'm pointing at my screen, but from your perspective. Oh, I'm even covering the cube of ice. Wait. Let me... Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there's the chap talking. Where is he? There. Look at him. There. That thing. In the next scene, that thing. There. In the next scene, that thing is melting. The Pope's chair is a sort of generic, slightly fancier chair surrounded by office chairs with blokes dressed like bankers with plants probably made out of plastic with lights behind. What is happening? Sir, for you are a sir, and you are not indeed a pope. Sir, kindly, step down and move over. I have no idea how in the heck you were picked with the white smoke. But the smoke is bleak. It's dark and black. Poor Catholics. I mean, wherever they are. How... This is the most bat guano thing I have ever seen in my life when it comes to the Pope. Or, excuse me, the Catholic Church as an organization itself. And we've seen the whole Jimmy Savile style scandals in our lifetime. Which I haven't forgotten, maybe some of them have. I'm sure that was also partially overblown, etc. So the church, instead of fighting its enemies, it's decided, you know what? Let's become our enemies. I have never once seen a heretical pope before. I've seen a bad pope, or at least arguably a bad pope. A pope that isn't strong, for example. We've seen that. We've seen a pope that was too kind, potentially, at least arguably. We've seen a pope that has embraced more of a Lutheran idea and going more towards the masses as opposed to being more elitist, whereas then a pope that tried to bring the elitism back a little bit, and so on. But we have never seen a heretical pope. Well, welcome one and all to a heretical pope. This pope is not a Catholic. And based on this particular event and what the heck he's doing with the damn block of ice, I don't think he's a believer. He's a manipulator. And if there's one thing the Pope should not do as the representative of Jesus, is deceive. Once again, I am not a Catholic, but I am offended by this display. And my commiserations go to all of my Catholic brothers and sisters whom I know or don't. I'm terribly sorry this happened to you. With the cheap choir that sounds like the Pope is about to sell me insurance or an indulgence or some miracle. That is, of course, fictitious. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Hypocrisy, stupidity, absence of faith without question, As in, it's without question that there is an absence of faith. What a spectacle. Wow. Goodbye, Catholics. Sorry.